doing? Look at your tail going. Here's Mr. Max. Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is the 6th of October 2021. It is Wednesday. So before I get into this video, I just want to remind everybody I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And so I would encourage you to all join me at that time. So what I've done, a couple things I want to, before I jump into this video, I just wanted to give you some information. I obviously have way too many roosters. So we put out an ad all over for free roosters if anybody wants them, just because I just don't have the heart to dispatch them. So that is what we're going to do. And so hopefully somebody will say, yes, I'll take your roosters. We did lose one of our hens. I am not sure what happened to her. It was one of the new ones that we got this year. It was not, now, so I originally started with what, hey, relax. I think I started out with 8 white ones this year that I had bought. Now, I had the 5 hens and 1 rooster from before, the white ones, but I had picked up 8 new white chickens this year. And only 2 of them made it to adulthood. And of course, one of the 2 happened to be a rooster. Imagine that, right? So what the one hen, I don't know if she was sick or something happened. I came out this morning to unlock the birds and stuff like that. And when I went out and locked them up last night, it was kind of dark, so I wasn't really paying attention. But she was in the run and jammed into the corner, and I didn't see her until this morning. She was obviously dead, and so I don't know what happened. You know, so she is not with us anymore. Hella, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Stop. So anyway, so I just want to kind of give you that update on that. But I'm actively trying to reduce my roosters out of here without having to dispatch them myself. I would rather not. If I have my way about it, I would rather not do it myself. So, and those 2 there, you see them right there, the one right standing in front of Goliath, him and the one over here, they're beautiful roosters. So anyway, so that is that part of it. But so sadly we lost one of the girls, so I think we're down to 24 chickens now. And unfortunately, of our 24 chickens, we have what? 1, 2, 3, 5 males, which is obviously way too many. I like keeping 2 males, so if we can do that, that would be great. But anyhow, let's get into the topic of this video. Oh, and tonight's live stream topic to be determined. We'll figure that out as we get closer to the live stream. So make sure you look for that. All right. So what was I going to? Okay. So World War III. Let's talk about World War III. Is that a real possibility? Could that possibly happen? As you see, supposedly resources dwindling. Remember, we talked about this. If resources are dwindling, there's not enough for everybody, because they make it that way, and I believe the powers that be make it that way. Artificially inflate things, cause shortages to happen. I believe it's done on purpose, obviously to drive up prices, because heaven forbid that the rich don't have enough money, right? But anyway, the situation right now continues to intensify with Taiwan. China is continuing to do these excursions into the waters, flyovers and all this type of thing over there. We have a large amount of ships over in the area. Also, the UK does, and Japan as well. They have one of their ships over there as well. So we do have a presence over there, and it is being done to show that we are supporting Taiwan. All right. Taiwan cannot defend itself. They're not a large enough, place to fend off China. Absolutely not. They would stand zero chance on their own against China. But I want you to realize whatever country is out there, and let's say, like, let's use the United States and China. Okay, we'll use those two countries for an example. They will always find a way to make it look like they're doing the right thing for the people, that something is being taken from them and they're just getting back what is theirs. There's always going to be a justification so that they're justifying it to their people of why they're doing what they're doing. We do it. China does it. So this is not anything like, people say, well, I can't believe that the people don't realize, that they're in the wrong. Well, you know what? They think that they're in the right. Just like when we went into Iraq to look for weapons of mass destruction that did not exist, right? Just like we went into Afghanistan and spent 20 years over there because we were going to get the Taliban and we're going to show them and blah, blah, blah. Well, who's running the country now over there? All right. So wars are justified. The continuation of wars is done on purpose, in my opinion, because big business makes a tremendous amount of money if we're at war. When we're not at war, they're not making a tremendous amount of money. I mean, they're still making decent money. Don't get me wrong. The big war machine companies are making ample money. But when we're at war, boy, they sure make a whole lot more, don't they? And it's just sacrificing American lives to get what they want. Again, but anyway, the situation with Taiwan, we have said that we would be the allies of Taiwan. Now, somebody sent me an email, and I don't know where they got this information from. I don't believe that it's a factual information. So I'm going to share it with you, and I'm going to show you how I believe that it's completely ridiculous that this would happen. There would be the person, and I don't even know if there are any over there, so I don't know where the person got this information from. And I'm not discrediting them. There's a lot of false information being put out there. But the person said in the email that they sent to me that Biden has agreed to let China take over Taiwan and leave whatever nukes are there for them when they take it over, which that doesn't make any kind of sense at all. And then they're like, Biden's a traitor. Well, first of all, we have already agreed, the United States that is, that we will support Taiwan. We've already done that. And so, if China makes some kind of an attempt to take over Taiwan, they're going to be met with resistance, And again, you will find what will happen. Every side will justify what they are doing. It's a big game, is what it is. But at the end of the day, and it's always, and I find this more and more and more as things go on. But at the end of the day, you have to follow the money. You always have to follow the money, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. And if we end up going to war with China, big business will continue to make a lot of money, and they don't care what the death count is. They don't care what happens. They're going to make their money, and that's all they care about. And we would rah, 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 and beat our chest, and we're not going to take it, because that's what they would do. They would play that propaganda game with us, all right? And they will make China look like the bad guy, no matter if we were the bad guy. So you understand? And China will do the same thing. China's going to do the same thing with their people. Even if China was the aggressor, they would make it look like, oh, well, we just had to defend our soil and blah, 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 blah. Like I said, it's a huge manipulation and a huge game. But anyway, I wanted to address this email. So a person said this in the email. I'm not buying it for a second. I don't know where they got that information from. And I know they were trying to be helpful, and I get that. But you have to really filter through the information you're getting, because there's a lot to lose if we let Taiwan go back into China. Taiwan produces a tremendous amount of microchips. All right, a lot of the microchips that are used all over the world come out of Taiwan. We cannot allow China to have their hands on that technology and to control that technology. So there's a lot in it for us to be, not that we're like the big saviors and we really give a crap about Taiwan. We care about what's in it for us, the United States. That's what I'm saying. So I want to hear your guys' feedback on this. Do you feel that this is a valid thing, why we should defend Taiwan, or should we be defending Taiwan for the right reasons, which is because China is on every indication, let me rephrase that. Every indication is that China is on a path where they want to be more and more in control, especially this Pacific theater. So I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to hear your input, and we will go from there. Because then after Taiwan, what else is next? You know what I mean? What will be the next thing that they decide that they want? They already took Hong Kong back way before they should have, right? And you're not hearing squat about that from anybody. So those are things that need to be paid attention to. We have to pay attention. We have to watch what's going on. And just looking at something over here. Alright, I don't know why that is there. Okay. Piece of plastic off in the weeds, and I don't know why it is there. Probably blew over there by the wind. But anyway, folks, I definitely want to hear your feedback on this. I want to hear what you have to say. Today has ended up being a halfway decent day. Not as overcast. It was more overcast this morning. We had a drizzle through the night. Misty type of rain through the night, and I'm actually happy that it's gone. But you can see from this angle, this is a better angle, all the leaves are starting to change, and we are getting to that time of year. Too soon, in my opinion, way too soon. So really quickly, I want to mention my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community over there, which is a resource that we set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. I would encourage you to take advantage of that. Hey, Miss Molly. Hey, girly. Yeah. I would encourage you to take advantage of that. It is a resource that we set up for you to be able to connect with like-minded people. It is free to join, but you do have to register, but no credit card information is asked, okay? Go in there and check out the message boards. Go in there and try to find somebody in your state or in your country. And like I said, it's a resource that we've set up for you guys. Also on my website, we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. Definitely take advantage of that as well. You will see their logo. If you go on my website, preppernurse1.com, you'll see the Forefathers logo. Once you see the logo, you click on that. It will take you to their website. If you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase when you are over there, you can save yourself 15% when you check out by using the discount code PrepperNurse1. All right, so definitely take advantage of that as well. Also, last but not least, we have the Legacy freeze-dried foods, which if you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, you click on store, it drops down, you will see Legacy Foods. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. But what we have available is there. Long-term freeze-dried food storage, 25-year shelf life, GMO-free, gluten options available as well. It is also vegetarian, but beef and chicken options can be purchased separately. So definitely take advantage of that. It's a good thing to have in your preps. Freeze-dried foods are they're an awesome thing to have. And with Legacy, they have the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. All right. So with that said, there's Max over sitting on their steps now. With that said, I'm going to jump off of here for right now, guys. I hope everybody's doing fantastic. I hope you all are having a great day. I will see you all tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the live stream. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and as soon as we can realize that and focus on that, instead of letting them continue to manipulate us by race, religion, political affiliation, and vaxxed or the unvaxxed, if you really look at how petty and stupid that is, it is amazing when you can really rationalize that. You all right, Ma? Oh, she's throwing garbage out. Okay, I heard a bang, and I'm like, what happened? So anyway, and she didn't even hear me. So, but anyway, we got to stop letting them manipulate us. That's how they're controlling us. It's how they keep us down, because we continuously fight each other and not focus on the real problem, which is big business and the government. So, also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's very important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I hope everybody's doing great. I will see you all tonight. Have a wonderful day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for